Okay, welcome to the Fast Lane podcast. I'm your host, Derek Lane. Thanks for coming back again, studio audience. Appreciate you being here. Absolutely, thank you. The last time we were here, we talked about a lot of things in the way of why people fail to succeed. I'm going to be a little more specific tonight. I'm going to talk about fear, the fear of success. The fear of success is debilitating to a lot of people. The fear of responsibility. People think I can't do this, and I shouldn't do this. This isn't me. You can do it. You absolutely can do it. Your fear should. This should empower you, actually. Most successful people out there, they take fear and they use it to their advantage. They know what it is, they understand fear, so they tackle fear. Responsibility, if I have success, I have money, I have employees, I got to take care of, I got to make sure nobody rips me off, okay, big deal. Deal with it. It's limiting yourself. It's limiting yourself to what you can do, just based upon because you've never done it before. Okay, do you want to do it? If you don't want to do it, then turn the podcast off. It doesn't matter. You can just do what you want. But I think most of you are going to stay here with me because I think you're going to learn something. You're going to learn something about fear and how to overcome the fear. There's the story of the guy that's fishing and he's catching fish, and he will take a big fish, big fish that he caught, and he throw it back in the water. And then he catches a small fish and he puts it in his basket. Another small fish puts it in his basket. He'll catch a big fish, throw it back in the water. A guy's watching this and is amazed. Usually it's the other way around, right? So he goes over to the guy and he says, I noticed you're throwing the big fish back and keeping the small fish. Why is that? And the guy says, well, I only have a small frying pan. You see, folks, if you limit yourself to the small frying pan, all you can deal with is a small fish. Understand, you catch the big fish, get a big frying pan. Makes a difference. But again, back to fear, back to responsibility. Fear is going to hold you back. The fear of money, the fear of failure. They all play a role. They all play a role in what we do. The fear of change. That's a powerful one. The fear of guilt. Do I deserve this? There's a lot of people in this world that get successful, from musicians to actors to Wall Street types. They struggle and they strive for success, and then they get it and they don't know what to do with it, and they self-destruct because they haven't had a plan. Usually these people kind of get lucky. They work their plan, their plan is solid, and they make it happen. Then they don't know what to do from there. Gee, I've put all my time and effort into getting to this point, and I have absolutely no idea what to do after this. So, have a strategy. When you reach plateaus, when you reach certain levels, you know where to go from there. People that don't associate themselves with like-minded people often find themselves lost. The old saying, birds of a feather flock together, is absolutely true. Like-minded people like doing business with like-minded people. They're willing to help like-minded people to succeed. When you succeed and you don't surround yourself with successful people, you're setting yourself up to recede, to fall back into some old negative habits, things that caused you to not succeed in the first place. Um, the saying, learn how to soar with the eagles, or you'll be grounded like the turkeys. So learn to understand who you are, learn how to accept the challenges. The fear of change is powerful. You have to embrace it. You have to take it on head first and keep going. Success is it's a marvelous thing, and some people have it, some people don't. Some people taste it, some people never taste it. Trust me, it's better to have it, to taste it and then have it. One of the biggest obstacles you'll ever encounter is the success depends on your luck. We talked in the first episode, luck is how hard you work. The harder you work, the luckier you're going to get. But success doesn't play favorites, It doesn't matter how old you are, what color you are, what sex you are. It doesn't. You work hard and do the things you need to do, success follows. Success will definitely follow. So it's just paramount in your life to continue to have a plan, to keep on that plan. In this next segment here, we're going to talk a little bit about how to get there. Understand what your business is. Understand where you want to go. I don't know if you're an IT person. I don't know if you're construction. But whatever it is that you're doing, find the people that are successful in that field. Mentor those people. Study those people. Look, learning it on your own is hard. It's tiresome. When you can just simply ask somebody that's done it, somebody that knows it, somebody that's willing to share. Successful people will share with you, despite the belief that hey, they made their money, they're not going to tell me. They will absolutely tell you. Now, they may not be out here peddling books, the success secrets of millionaires with stereotypical cliche formulas. But if you know people, if you don't know people, get to know people. Go to where these people go. Learn these people. Study them. Emulate their habits, their activities. But what is the saying? It's fake it till you make it. Well, that's what you should do. But be around the people. Okay, be around the people. Be in the right place at the right time. Whether it's on a golf course, whether it's at a local restaurant that rich people or successful people go to. Read books. You can do a ton of things to help yourself, but you just got to do it. You just got to do it. One thing I can tell you is that if you share a dream or a goal with somebody and they tell you it's stupid, or they tell you that that's you're wasting your time, that's not for you. You're not that person. That's a negative person. You need to disassociate yourself with that person. Okay? You need to be around people that when you share your ideas and your goals, they go, well, I'm not sure. I don't have much expertise on it, but it sounds great, and I'm sure that you're smart enough to figure it out. So I would encourage you to go for it. What the heck? Take a chance. I'll help you if I can. What have you got to lose? Successful people are there to assist. They know that their business depends on other successful people. That's why they're willing to help you. That's why they're willing to lend a hand. It's because they know it will reciprocate to them. So why wouldn't they? I mean, it would be ridiculously absurd for them not to. So don't be afraid to ask. Do not be afraid to ask. Successful people balance their life out, their family, their downtime. But when they work hard. They stick their nose to the grindstone and they do it. And the thing about it is, if you're doing something that is your passion, it's not work. It's not work at all. Yeah, it may consume you, and that's where you got to learn to put the brakes on. It's not let it over-consume you, but it's not work. It's a love of life. It's a love of your career, and generally speaking, it's a love of helping other people. The most successful people I've ever run into, once they see how success plays out, they understand it, and they understand that helping other people is a major benefit of their success. That's how they got there. That's what they do. So along the way, don't forget, when you ask for help, be willing to give it, because I guarantee someone that's willing to give you help and answers, they got it themselves. That's why they're reciprocating it back to you. The critical mass, like minds, like thinking, it's important now more than ever. You know, we've got a lot of divide going on in our country, unnecessarily. You have some bad people that want to divide for their own personal gain. It'll come back and bite them. I guarantee it. It will come back and bite them. You know, a true winner will stand out, and they'll come out on top. They always have. They always will. If you want to be a true winner, unify people, help people. You know, again, I said earlier that, you know, if somebody doesn't share in your dream and your goals, disassociate yourself with them. And that's what I mean. You don't have to cut that person out of your life. You don't have to be rude to them. You can still have that person around, but just understand who they are. Don't let them drag you down the ditch with them. And just maybe, they will start to see the effects of your success and what you've done, where you've come from, and decide that maybe that's where they want to be. And lo and behold, instead of asking that negative person for advice, that negative person is asking you for advice because they've seen how you've done it. Well, anyway, I promise that these podcasts won't go over 15 minutes. And so we're getting close to 14 right now. I enjoyed it. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much for listening to the Fast Lane, Derek Lane, and the podcast series. You can visit the website and get the latest podcast, thefastlanepodcast.com. You can send me an email, thefastlanepc@gmail.com. Derek Lane, and I appreciate your time and hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.